Do not use life to give life to death. Do not use death to bring death to life. What is to be, will be, and no prayers of ours can arrest the decree. When we are most alone is when we embrace another's loneliness. I cried because I had no shoes until I met a man who had no feet. The expert in anything was once a beginner. Show me that I am everywhere and get me home for tea. Growth and advancement happen outside the comfort zone. Do not swallow bait offered by the enemy. Do not interfere with an army that is returning home. You never fail until you stop trying. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. Life doesn't require ideals. It requires standards of action. It was always the becoming he dreamed of, never the being. It's what's in yourself that makes you happy or unhappy. I'm not going to die. I'm going home like a shooting star. Imagining something is better than remembering something. Stay quiet about your goals. Soon your results will do all the talking. Enchantment lies in everyday moments if you are observant. I'm glad I see with my eyes and not the pages I've read. All I have is all I need, and all I need is all I have in this moment. And there are really never endings, happy or otherwise. Great understanding is broad and unhurried. Little understanding is cramped and busy. The butterfly counts not months but moments and has time enough. Slowing down was how we remembered what we never wanted to forget. A seed neither fears light nor darkness, but uses both to grow. I live in my own little world, but it's okay, they know me here. If everyone wants to be somebody, I want to be somebody else. Our attitude toward life determines life's attitude towards us. Darkness ages faster than you'd think. It doesn't loiter on forever. You see me walking away. I see myself walking towards greatness. We are finite, in that we are a product and source of the infinite. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be. The desire to reach for the stars is ambitious. The desire to reach hearts is wise. Life happens, shit happens, and it happens a lot, to a lot of people. If ignorant both of your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. Without education, you're not going anywhere in this world. But the only way never to do the wrong thing is never to do anything. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. Being defeated is often a temporary condition. Giving up is what makes it permanent. In the end, it will all work out okay. The end isn't final if we're not okay with it. Leaders are limited by their vision rather than by their abilities. Ability will never catch up with the demand for it. Every ounce of my cynicism is supported by historical precedent. Some people could look at a mud puddle and see an ocean with ships. War is a matter of vital importance to the state. Fes est ab hoste docere. One should learn even from one's enemies. Follow your heart, then root its longing with the facts. Do not take life too seriously. You will never get out of it alive. I knew I was alone in a way that no earthling has ever been before. Most of what matters in our lives takes place in our absence. Those who do not think about the future cannot have one. What is essential in war is victory, not prolonged operations. Without subtle ingenuity of mind, one cannot make certain of the truth of their reports. The most important person you meet in life is your higher self. This place has only 3 exits, sir: madness and death. In order to change the world, you have to get your head together first. Manifest plainness, embrace simplicity, reduce selfishness, have few desires. Other people are only aspects of our own greater being. One day you will wake up and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. Do it now. Your preciousness lies in your essence. It cannot be lost by anything that happens. Take care with the end as you do with the beginning. Freedom is the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. They don't actually want you to do your own thing, not unless it's their thing too. Anything not worth doing is worth not doing well. Think about it. Let your mind wander in the pure and simple. Be one with the infinite. Let all things take their course. Everything's a risk. Not doing anything is a risk. It's up to you. I do not like to repeat successes. I like to go on to other things. The only source of knowledge is experience. It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed. To be wealthy and honored in an unjust society is a disgrace. A rose does not answer its enemies with words, but with beauty. Before you find your soulmate, you must first discover your soul. And remember, no matter where you go, there you are. There is nothing frightening in the dark if you just face it. Life did not intend to make us perfect. Whoever is perfect belongs in a museum. I don't think there's anything wrong with telling the truth. I know it isn't fashionable. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. Perhaps home is not a place, but simply an irrevocable condition. You show me a capitalist, and I'll show you a bloodsucker. Don't get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. In the desire to control others, we lose control over ourselves. There is little success where there is little laughter. I am not good at noticing when I'm happy, except in retrospect. I'm just doing me, and to me, that's what got me this far. The search for truth is more precious than its possession, but better to get hurt by the truth than comforted with a lie. Flow with whatever may happen and let your mind be free. Strange how the best moments of our lives we scarcely notice except in looking back. The job of feet is walking, but the hobby is dancing. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. When you take control of your attitude, you take control of your life. Remember that you are only alive now. This is the only moment you have. Embrace it. Don't worry about the negative people may say about you. Learn from it and move on. One mistake does not have to rule a person's entire life. What the superior man seeks is in himself. What the small man seeks is in others. Judge your success by what you had to give up in order to get it. If you believe very strongly in something, stand up and fight for it. You become mature when you become the authority of your own life. We are all insects, groping towards something terrible or divine. It's better this way, sister. There's more to life than staying safe.